Is he a chess.com streamer?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
How could he not be?
I don't know. I guess they're completely made up. He was before. I would think he would be. And now he's got enough money. He's given a scholarship. Did you guys hear about the $10,000 Hans Niemann scholarship? It's old news. 2 days ago. News. Anybody hear about it?
I thought Scherzer got it the year before I did. And Komsky got it the year after I did. They gave it to me instead of Komsky.
Well, I don't know that I'm going to tell about the scholarship. I just know that Hans tweeted it out, and it was a video of Hans, and in the background the skies were kind of stormy. It wasn't a dark and stormy night though. And then he's talking about he's decided to give a $10,000 scholarship. Is it just to one person, I believe?
Mm-hmm.
I think he said to one candidate, but maybe it's multiple ones. And he provided a link, and he already has an application and told people to apply. And while he was talking, thunder cracked in the background. And then the comments were the best part about the whole thing. Somebody said something about Hans entering his...
27 seconds? Damn it.
Hans entering his villain arc.
All right. I won the game in 3 moves after I realized how much time I had.
You heard he... Pepe God says, I heard he pulled the money out of his butt.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where do you guys think he got the money? That makes it seem like he got a settlement. Do you think he got a settlement?
That's possible.
I think he got a settlement.
I do think he got a settlement, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that all along.
Well, I wasn't sure.
Because he's like playing on the site and saying they're made up, so he got a settlement.
Well,
I don't think with getting $0, he would say, Magnus would say, yeah, Hans is great. Yeah, Magnus said he'll play Hans now, so I think there was a settlement.
yeah, because what's going on? But they never said there was a settlement. That has to be part of the settlement if there is a settlement, to not talk about the settlement.
Mm-hmm.
Because that saves face for a lot of people. How does Hans all of a sudden have $10,000 and everything's going great? Yeah, decisive. Well, I wasn't sure if he got a settlement, but then now he's giving $10,000 away.
I mean, Hans has made a lot of money playing chess, so I wouldn't be surprised even without a settlement if he did it.
I was under the impression that he was struggling a bit, according to him.
Yeah, of course, according to him.
But this should help.
Magnus didn't pay him. Chess.com must have.
I think chess.com probably did. Yeah, I don't think Magnus would do that.
Nobody's posting any games. Boo, boo. Okay, I think this guy's a sub because somebody gave him a sub.
Yeah, I think there's an NDA. I think it's for the best. Everybody should just move on.
Oh, Coco Gauff won the U.S. Open.
I heard that because on my poker space, that's all they were talking about.
And she lost the first set.
They called it on my poker space.
Mm-hmm.
They said, here's what's going to happen. Her opponent, who's carrying some extra weight.
Sabalenka?
I don't know what she looks like.
Man, truth hurts.
Tony, they were reporting it. Is going to tire out. Coco's going to take advantage of that and win. And that's what happened. They called it on the space.
It's 3-minute unrated. Don't challenge me another time control. Let's see, Mitchie Man.
So you don't think Hans was ever broke random moves?
I remember playing that game, Mitchie Man. I remember that game. That game was a long time ago in Michigan. Actually, I think it was in St. Louis, that game. I think that was in like 2010. But I don't know who I was playing. Somebody low rated.
I think it's best that they moved on from it.
Let's see.
It was too negative, even for the people involved in it.
It's my move.
Probably Magnus even feels better and just to be done with it, Move on with his life. I'm sure, and of course, obviously Hans does.
Yeah, there's just too many games being posted. I can't follow them all.
I wouldn't even be looking at that while you're trying to play a game.
That's unrated. Okay, knight f3, bishop e2, b6, b4, bishop b7. Take.
You assume that trying to learn? Yeah, I don't know. I'd love to know. I'm sure it was low because it's costing them a lot of money, attorney's fees. So yeah, just take care of it. You know, when Ben and I talked to when we made up with Danny, you know, I got the impression. Well, he flat out said that if there were things that he would have handled a different way. Now he never said what things. He just said there were things he would have handled a different way, and it seemed sincere at the time. So I'm not real surprised. I thought all along that there might be a settlement.
I remember that game, Cowshy Boy, but I don't know who I was playing. Let's see, Mitchie Man.
Han secretly Hunter Biden's love child.
God, I played terrible that game. Mitchie Man, I have no idea, but I know I played terrible. So that game was from the 80s. Mitchie Man. God, I played horrible.
Hey, did you guys hear that it's legal to walk around nude in Vermont? Like you can just have your penis out swinging, I guess.
What if you're a woman?
Walk in naked and walk into the
That was Crush 2011? God, that's embarrassing.
Get a sandwich.
I played that badly against her?
It's now legal.
Terrible.
What's going on over there?
At Berkeley, about 20 years ago, there was a guy who went to class naked.
Yeah.
And they told him he couldn't. And he said, I'm coming to class naked. And they went to court. And the court said he can go to class naked. And he was a crazy guy.
Yeah.
He did a lot, and he died really young because he was crazy.
Aw.
He did a lot of crazy shit. But yeah, he was the naked man on campus. He walked around campus naked. And they said, yeah, that's not illegal. Yeah. Come to class naked and nothing you can do.
You didn't hear that, but you've been doing that for years. Oh, that's something else. And then women can have penises too.
Hooray.
This woman can't have a penis.
You could if you tried hard.
Weinstein would be proud.
I'd have to Castle Queenside. My rook moved here
Just
and here.
as LOL. Not that there's anything wrong with having a penis, but this woman doesn't have one. Can't have one and won't have one. So you can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yay, I have Connect 4.
Let it all hang out's their motto. This came up on the Twitter Spaces today, Poker Spaces. I was listening to that while I played a tournament.
That's funny, classlessness.
Not me trying to clean my screen, but it's just a textured board. What?
Yeah, the board has stuff on it.
Oh.
They make it look like a tournament board.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does look like.
Yeah,
cracked.
it's called Tournament. The name of the board. Like 27 seconds. Damn.
I guess your mats do get kind of wrinkled because it's that vinyl. That's so funny. I didn't even notice
Queen
it.
takes D3. I don't know about that move.
Twitter is called X.
I castled because they told me to.
I understand what it's called, and then there's what I call it. I'm going to call it what I want to call it.
Actually, I'll wait for him to go back, then I can mate him.
Yay.
I only made one mistake that game? What? I was playing like a lunatic that game. I played like a maniac. Yeah, 79.9. That's about how I played. I'm accepting a lot of friends' requests. Look in the opening, Karen. Exclam, 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 exclam. I'm the best.
Yeah.
Even though I played the opening like a maniac. It was all exclam. All right, what did I miss?